Hey guys, what's up? JP here. So let's talk about RollPlay R&D. It's now April 7th. It's a little bit after 4 months, a little bit later than 4 months after we made the. Well, I guess I made that back in December, honestly. It's been a while, basically, since we announced RollPlay R&D for the 2015 RollPlay lineup. So let's talk about that a little bit. I guess first off, R&D's been awesome. We've had some awesome characters there. We've done some really cool stuff, starting with, I think, Apocalypse World. Bubba is one of my favorite characters. He basically became what Higgins is today on Swan Song. Maggie and Wheat had awesome characters there as well. I immediately think of Lord Wyman during the Dungeon World stint of Roleplay R&D as a standout character throughout the series. Of course, Day 9's character was a ton of fun there. And then how can you forget Pocket? Probably one of the best characters, I think, in R&D, played by one Jesse Cox. So it's been a good run, and I'm super happy with what the show has done, and with that in mind, I'm super happy with what the show's going to be moving forward. So kind of up and down so far in an announcement. We're about to take another dip. Creatively, I'm out of characters. I don't have any interesting or unique ideas other than like sudden bursts of thought. And I think you can kind of see that a little bit in West Marches as of late with Captain Coke, who's actually a character that was really born out of just, stupidity, just having no ideas whatsoever. And I've kind of just run with it. And we've seen him maybe, he's grown a little bit in recent episodes. I'm having a good time with him. But really, I'm out of unique ideas right now. So for now and moving forward in Roleplay R&D, I'm going to be sitting out. I'm going to be running pure production for the show. You won't see me anywhere on the show. And that's that. Of course, we've got some other members of the show. One of those being DJ Wheat. And, ever since the announcement of TwitchCon, Wheat has been super busy. He's made time, of course, for Mirror Shades and Swan Song. But the idea of a third show is a little bit daunting on his schedule. With that in mind, I think it's best that we say goodbye to Wheat on Roleplay R&D. Sad to see him go, but of course you could still watch Mirror Shades, you could still watch Swan Song, and maybe every once in a while you'll hop back in. Maybe you'll see a return of Lord Wyman or something like that. We'll see. But yeah, me and Wheat, we're taking a backseat on the show. Wheat's gone. I'm moving to production. So that leaves who's in. Well, Steven's in, because of course he's the DM of the show, and Maggie's in. So that's 2 members. Means we got 3 spots to fill. So let's talk about who the 3 spots are going to be and make some announcements. Joining the cast for all future episodes as a permanent member of Roleplay R&D, you've known him as Pocket. Is probably his one character that he's done in the roleplay series, and that is none other, of course, than Jesse Cox. So he's going to be joining us permanently as a third, a second host. Him and Maggie are the 2 player characters so far. That'll be on every future episode of Roleplay R&D, and that's going to leave spots for 2 guests. Maybe I'll jump in, maybe Wheat will jump in. Who knows what the future holds? But we do have a good idea of the 2 people that will be joining us for the future season of Roleplay R&D. The first is, someone that for whatever reason Jesse can't do anything without him there. And so I'm super happy to announce and super excited to see how Krendor handles role-playing. He doesn't have any experience. I think he's watched the show a couple times, and he might have a little bit of experience when it comes to, role-playing in aspects of the word, but he's never really played D&D before. So he's going to be joining us on the next season, and that leaves 1 final spot. It's a person that you've seen before, primarily on West Marches, and she's done a fantastic job over there. She's also on Neil's Age of Strife, and that's none other than Shannon Z. Killer. So that's the entire cast of Roleplay R&D for the next season. Jesse Cox, Margaret Crone, Krendor, and Shannon, DM'd by Steven, aka Silent Osiris. We don't really know when exactly the season's going to start, which I think is probably what a lot of you are now going to be wondering. But we're hoping to be, somewhere in the next 2 weeks. And we're thinking it's probably going to be an every other week show. But who knows? Schedules can be a pain in the ass, especially when you have super busy people, and these are for super busy people. So with that in mind, just be patient. Hell, you've waited 4 months, wait a little bit longer, and we'll figure out just when that show is going to be starting, as well as announcing the game type, which I don't think we'll do until the premiere episode, which is kind of a tradition that we've done on RollPlay R&D. But we have a good idea of what it's going to be. I'm super excited to see how it's handled. It'll be interesting. It'll be an interesting run. But that's it. That's all for the RollPlay R&D announcement. Hopefully the wait was worth it. Hopefully you guys enjoy the new cast. That's it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. We'll see you guys on RollPlay whatever, whether it's Swan Song, Mirror Shades, R&D, West Marches, Solemn. There's a lot of RollPlay shows. I don't even 5, 6. I don't know. It's crazy. But I'm out, guys. Thanks so much for watching the VOD. If you liked what you watched, feel free to hit that sub button. If not, don't worry about it. And we'll see you guys next time. Thanks, everyone, for watching. I'm out. Bye.